Right now, I'm in a psychology college course, and I'm reading books about social psychology, which made me realize that our brain is able to change. It's hard to do so, but if you decide to change, you can. If you're a person who's not confident, you're able to change and to be a confident person. Whatever holds us back is our habits. If you have a bad habit, it's holding you back. Let's say you do too much video games, you play all day, and you want a good physique. That habit is holding you back because it's taking all the time you have. Another example, you are in your phone too much, but you want better grades. This bad habit is holding you back. You're able to change it, but you just don't do it because our brain is designed to crave for comfort, to crave for dopamine, for easy task. But something that really fascinated me while I was studying psychology a couple days ago was that whenever you do hard things, there's like, I don't remember the part of the brain, but there's like a part of the brain somewhere over here that grows every time you do a hard task. That's why people who talk about productivity and be like better at managing your time and stuff always says that do the hardest part first, because the hardest part, once you get over with that, everything else is easy. That is why some people early in the morning, the first thing they do is go run, because some people hate cardio. Myself, I hate cardio a lot, but I do it because if I do cardio and I push myself to that, I know I can do some other things. If I push myself into something, like David Goggins said, you're allowed to change if you want to, even if you don't want to, because you may want it to, but your brain and your like biology and I don't really know how to describe it, but like your yourself, you're craving that, but at the same time, yourself is the thing that's holding you back. So if you can change and other people can change too, why people never change? Why do people stay the same? Why do people are conformists? Why do people conform with just barely finish high school and start working? Why do people conform with just having one PhD? Why do people conform with having the bare minimum to pass the course? Why do people conform with having a perfect score to pass the course? Why do people don't change who they are ever? People start playing soccer, they just play soccer all their life. People who write books, they just don't watch any social media their whole life. People like philosophy, they only study philosophy, they never say psychology. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that people don't change because it just takes so much effort to change. Why would you change something that is not affecting you? Even though if you were to change it, it could benefit you in the long run. If you were to change those 2 hours you're putting in Fortnite or in Minecraft into studying psychology for 30 minutes, study social psychology in 30 minutes, practice for the ACT, do some physical activity, it can change who you are, but the only thing holding you back is yourself. You're not changing just because yourself deep down doesn't want to change. You were willing to change. You were willing to put the effort into it. You will change. Changing is not the hard part. Starting is the hard part. The more you postpone stuff, the more, like, the less likely you are to doing them. You keep telling yourself, next one day I'm gonna go for a walk. And you keep not doing it, it's just because you don't really want to do it. The only thing holding you back is yourself. It's not your parents, it's not grades, it's yourself and your decisions. So if you want to change who you are, if you want to improve as a person, you have to take action and do it. There's no way around it. There's no one who's gonna come you and help you. There's no one who is gonna take your hand and walk you through the process. It's on you to change. People don't change because they want to. It's as simple as that. If you want to change, you will do it. If you don't want to change, you will remain the same. That's what it is.